Hey everyone, this is my Patreon pod reaction to the 14th episode of Mahoutsukai Precure. And last episode we went out to the nature to commune with it and all that. We played with some bees and had some barbecue and rice and ran around and flew around, and the one girl saw us on our brooms again because she just has magical vision that just hones in on that, I guess. I mean, not literal magic, it's just kind of the weird thing she's got going on. I don't quite understand it myself, but she just, when there's brooms nearby, she sees it. That's all I'm saying. And we found a gemstone and a four-leaf clover and happiness, and it was great. So let's see what we're gonna find with this episode. So 3, 2, 1. Does that mean school's out, or I tests, those are always fun, right? Did you not do so well, Mirai? Oh yeah, that's 26 upside down, I think that was. I think I read that correctly. Everybody has a weakness, okay? Don't hate. Ginaka-ten is suffering. Well, this almost seems familiar. Because, you know, Rika with her magic school. So she did better. What did you get? Oh, perfect. Wow. Okay. Damn. Good job, Rika. She said she could do well in a school without magic, and she's right. Maybe we could have a little study session. What do they call it? Benkyokai? Kuki toki meki uki uki suki suki dege dai kofun. Nailed it. So yeah, we should do some studying together. I think that would be great. Me and I were there 26. Token. Duncan Boken. Those tiny hats are just still a miracle of the universe. So what's our title? Hanamaru for everyone. Yeah. Hanamaru, I think that just means like, well, you know, like a flower circle thing that you put on your test if you do well. That's what it means. Like that. Hanamaru, that's what that is. Luckily they explain that, because a lot of non-Japanese people wouldn't know that. Well, you gotta take the test. I mean, she could hold a pencil with like 2 hands and... like, fine, I'll make my own Hanamaru. I'll show you. She actually kind of has Hana in her eyes, it looks like. Yeah, she did her best. There's no Hanamaru for her. But, I mean, Akaten doesn't get Hanamaru. Yeah, 26. Yeah, those are bad. Those are not good. Yeah, wrong answers. She can draw next just fine. That's actually quite easy to draw. Just 2 diagonal lines. Come on, Chan, stop rubbing salt in that wound. You're just not good at math, you know, it's... everyone has their weakness. Okay. Don't blow up the classroom, please. New English. What happened to the old English? Oh, foreigner teacher. That was some fantastic English. That is pretty cool. Pretty sugoi. Oh, wow. I mean, that looked a little bit fumbly, but yeah, she nailed it. Yeah, basically showcasing that she's good at other things. Yeah, that's the point of this, I think. I mean, that's understandable, to an extent. Nothing too wrong with that. I mean, being able to do well at things you like is a good thing, right? Is she working on her Hanamaru still? Yeah, it's not all that exciting. Most people don't like math, really. I was paying attention, I promise, Riko-sensei. Oh, wow, come on, Mirai. You can focus longer than that. Unfortunately, not everything you do in life is exciting and fun, and she's still working hard on that. So, is she gonna give Mirai Mama a Hanamaru at the end of the episode, you know, because she works so hard? That could be pretty cute. Like, draws it on her test for her. We're supposed to be doing studying, Mirai. That'll... Oh no, not make it disappear entirely. I thought she was just gonna turn it off. No, that was a nice TV. I don't trust you on that, Rico. I think that TV is gone forever. You owe me a new TV. It's been a long time since I took math. I don't remember a whole lot of it. I know order of operations is a thing. Shh, we're in class. This better be important. Do you smell a... I almost called it a soul gem. Do you smell Dinklestone? This is far more important than studying. Let's go. Yeah. Like, this seems like a good excuse to avoid studying, but it's still important, so... Yeah, I know you got a skeleton. You can't hide it from me. Fess up. Tell us where you hid the stone. I mean, you could probably see it without crawling under it. I mean, see that it's not under there. Unless it was, like, taped to the bottom or something. In sync sniffing. So, I hear noises. Oh, cooking club. Cool. Can we have some cookies while we're here? Well, we tried. No stone today. She is still at it. That's so admirable. Should give her a Hanamaru for all her effort. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. What? Get the books, Mirai. You have one job this episode. Get a good grade on the test. Yeah. Is something gonna happen? Oh, no, it was just setting up for a transition. Okay, what do you want? You took notes? So I guess he's gonna review too. Well, no kidding. Rejected. I don't need your book smarts help. I see what we're doing here. The bad guys are a bad example. Because it's important to study and review to do well. Well, you know, these stupid bad guys wouldn't do such a thing. Yeah, that looks right to me. The biggest claps come from Mirai, of course. You had to bring that up, didn't you? We're gonna get at least a 30 on that test. He's so happy as he just threatens her. I mean, the man loves his job, what can I say? Just gotta focus more, Mirai. Yeah, I mean, she works hard. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty clear that she works hard, like I said. So you gotta work hard too. Let her inspire you to do so. Gives her a kiss on the cheek. Kanji practice. Mirai, wow. Wow. Oh god, my heart. Yes, I can read Hiragana, I could read it. Oh god, that is so cute. Especially Rico getting embarrassed about it being insane. Yeah, kanji are difficult. Don't gotta tell me about that. I know all too well. There's a lot to learn. Gotta do your best. You gotta do your best too, Mirai. Those are the eyes of a girl that's just been inspired. And here we go. Here comes the actual hard work. The turnaround. I'm sure we're gonna get a passing grade. And get that Hanamaru. Maybe even from Hachan. Because she's also doing her best to do something she can't do very well. So it all just kind of comes together. It's just such a wholesome, heartwarming show. Probably gonna have a fight soon, though. Yeah, the makeup test. Is that Rico on a broom? Why is she flying? Just practicing flying? Gotta be careful not to be seen, though. That one girl, she will see you if you get anywhere near her. Oh, you gonna write a row? She gonna write a message in the sky for her, like to encourage her? And there she is, right on cue. And writing her name in the sky, too. Wow, and that's gonna be pretty suspicious, too. Mirai ga... Oh, Gambate? Gambate? One of the two? Wow. Man, Miko going the extra mile for her here. Yeah, Mirai Gambate. Ah. But now that one girl sees that she wrote Mirai's name, so that's gonna be suspicious, but let's not worry about that right now. That's just kind of amazing. I mean, you gotta do your best after that. Yeah, she saw that. She totally saw that. I don't know. It's a mystery to me too. It's like, what do you know? My name's in the sky. I love this. Yeah, a bird can write. That's... Don't underestimate birds. No, I'm here to tell you, dude. It's gone now. Teacher's not gonna see it. The teacher's not gonna see it. Yeah, tell him. Tell her. I love that voice that she said that in. Because she knows that she's a magician and she still sucks at math. It's just... I still can't believe she did that. That was so nice. And here we go. Here's the fight. I was feeling so good and you had to just ruin it by showing up. As expected of our bad guy. That message in this guy may have been my favorite thing in the show so far. Let's beat up this guy. He is straight up picking a fight too. He just has like those chalkboard erasers as hands, doesn't he? And here we go. What style are we gonna go for today? Just the classic diamond. Okay, that's fine. Can't forget our tiny hat and our bow that's bigger than the hat. And then cure magical. We shine like a diamond. Yeah. You got a problem with that? Okay. He just threw it at us. How rude. Oh no, it's a boomerang. Oof. Oh, we didn't know we could shoot soccer balls. That's not fair. I like that we're actually kicking them, because, you know, there's soccer balls. Very fitting. We'll see about that. We're always growing and improving. Yeah, let's see if you can plan around our Linkle wands, because that's always our finishing move. There's no planning around this. We just shoot you with big beams of energy. Let's see what we can do about that. Ooh. How blinding. Yeah, that'll do it. Flail around aimlessly. Yeah, parry dot. What did we shoot at them? Just, like, plants? Like clovers? I'm not sure, but it did the job. But yeah, they're like leaves. They just shot leaves at it. Why not? What it's all about. He's not dead yet. And usually when we break out the Linko wands, it ends right afterwards, but we actually didn't do that this time. That was interesting. But now I think we're about ready to finish it off. Full Linkle. Nobody can handle our full Linkle, so... Bye-bye, bad guy. Never come back. Ooh. Anything left to say? This just shows to show your hard work pays off. Pretty fast for a turtle. And just like that, the enemy's been taken care of for the day. So what about that test? 85! Yes, I knew you could do it. That's a great score. Good job, Mirai. Now, Hachan, draw Hanamaru on it. Uses her own full name. So thanks to that message in the sky. No, but Hachan will give you one. Do it, Hachan. I really do hope that happens. Exactly. You couldn't have done it without you, Rico. And that's the truth. And there you go, she did the Hanamaru like it wasn't on her paper, but good enough. That's fine, that's fine. That's an excellent Hanamaru. And it's for Mirai, so... Oh, do we get a Linkle Stone? Out of the moon? Is that when we showed the moon earlier? What do we got? Ooh, it's like a moonstone. That actually is quite pretty. I guess so, yeah. Thank you, Moon. It's appreciated. That's the episode. Great episode. Really great episode. I love this show. I just feel so much better after watching it. I'm just kind of basking in the happiness this episode gave me right now. Don't mind me. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Precure. And that's it, right? That is it. Okay. That was the 14th episode of Mahoutsukai Precure. And where do I start with this one? Like I said, I love this episode quite a bit. I'll drink some water before I get into it. Ooh, okay. So this episode, main conflict was Mirai was not very good at math and got a very poor score, like a 26. So that's not great. That's below passing. I think above 50 is passing in Japanese tests, I believe. So, and if you get below that, it's Akaten, red score, fail. So you don't want that, right? And if you get that, you have to do makeup tests like Mirai had to do. Right, so right off the gate, I figured Rico would, try to help her because it just makes sense for her to do so, right? And she definitely did. Like, Mirai... First of all, we found out a little bit about Mirai this episode. She's not good at working on things that she doesn't like, right? She's the kind of person that if she likes something, she'll put a lot of effort towards it to get better at it and all that. But if it's something she doesn't have an interest in, she doesn't like, she can't do that, right? That is basically the root of her issue. They had a very, very specific scene dedicated to showing that. Like with the English, she was like, yeah, English, that's cool because you could talk to people from other cultures, like. And she's basically kind of like essentially giving reasons why she likes those other subjects. And she does well in those other subjects because she likes those other subjects. It's kind of all disconnects like that, right? So that was a fun little scene there. I always like scenes that just their purpose is just very clear, and that's definitely what that was. So when we actually see Riko trying to kind of help Mirai study, she had a bit of a focus issue, right? 5 minutes in, she's already losing interest, playing with her pen, wants to watch TV. And then Riko makes the TV go bye-bye. And we got that running joke going again where she's like, yeah, I totally meant to do that. Yeah, okay, so let's just work hard, Mirai. I'll totally bring that back later if I can. So, we're never going to see that TV again, I'm pretty sure. So, bye-bye, TV. It was nice knowing you. So, yeah, that scene made it pretty clear that Mirai struggles, right? So, what really got her to turn around, though, was the realization that everything doesn't come easily to Riko. Like, there was some comment Mirai made, I don't remember exactly how she phrased it, but it was something like, it must be nice for Riko, to easily be able to do all these things. She said something like that, but it was kind of brought to her attention that, well, no, she's always working hard. Like, we had an episode kind of dedicated to that, right? Riko was kind of working too hard, focusing too much on working hard and all that, and not like having fun and making friends and all that stuff. Like there was kind of an episode dedicated to that. So we already knew that Riko, yeah, she works really hard to get good results, and it shows here, right? Everyone's like, wow, Riko, Sasuga, she does so well, genius. We had all those comments in class, and Mirai doesn't get those as much, but if she worked as hard as Riko at everything, she might. So maybe she will in the future, who knows? But yeah, once she had the realization, she kind of had a bit of a turnaround and started to work pretty hard. And Riko, doing her best to encourage her. We had that one scene, I like when she just like saw her like her notebook, saw her kanji practice and stuff, and even writing Mirai's name a bunch of times in hiragana. Just, that was one of the best scenes of the episode for sure. Especially because, yeah, Riko wakes up, she's like, oh no, don't look at this, it's embarrassing, like, But that really was a good physical representation of, yeah, how hard Riko works, because Riko kind of has to work hard to a degree because she is like in a whole new culture now, has to learn their writing system and stuff like that, and they even have different names for stars and stuff like they got into before, right? So Riko definitely feels like she has to make up for a lot of that lost knowledge, so she works hard as a result, and that's pretty inspiring for Mirai for sure. So that's how the turnaround happened. And then we got to the actual test itself, and then we had the message in the sky. Like I said, this was favorite moment of the episode, or maybe favorite moment of the whole show, because I see Riko out the window. Well, I'll share with you kind of how my thoughts went in this scene. First, I saw somebody on a broom out the window. I thought, hey, that's probably Riko. Then I thought, well, maybe it's not Riko, because why would Riko just be flying outside? Isn't she supposed to be keeping the magic on the down low? Like, what if somebody sees her? So I thought, maybe it's not Riko. But then we got a good look at her, and we found out that it was Riko. So at that point, I'm thinking, okay, why is she flying out there? I wasn't sure if she was just doing some flying practice as a way to just show, like, yeah, she's continuing to work hard at things. Like, at first I thought maybe that's what she was doing. Or she just had, like, an urgent, like, she discovered a Linkle Stone that she's trying to go get real quick, and she didn't want to interrupt Mirai's test, so she didn't tell her. That was another thought that I had during that scene. But then we started to see, like, the smoke coming out the bottom of the broom, and it finally clicked in my head. She's writing a message for Mirai. I didn't know what it was yet at that point, but I knew she was going to write something. So then she wrote her name, and then, Ganbatte, like, Mirai, do your best, and just having Riko go out of her way to write, like, a big old encouraging message in the sky for Mirai to see while she's sitting in her chair about to do her test. I love that. I can't really do it justice in words, why or how. I love that as much as I do, but that was just so going the extra mile to help and encourage somebody you care about deeply, and it just that just shot right through my heart. That was just amazing. And then on top of all that amazing warmth, happy, love, wholesomeness, we we have more of one of my favorite running gags of the show, which is Katsuki, whatever her name is, seeing the message, like, because once again, anytime a girl on a broom is near her, she will see it. And she saw this one, and this one was even more suspicious because I actually mentioned Mirai by name, and even had the Gambatte, so you could assume that it's very much intended for a Mirai that's working on something right now. So it's quite clearly a message for this specific Mirai, and so she just goes in there to suddenly ask her about this, like, hey Mirai, you see the message? Like, that's you, that's your name. What's the deal with that? There's totally some mage Mahoutsukai going on here, like, right? So she just like all flustered about that because it's pretty crazy. These things just keep happening to her, and Mirai always plays dumb, like, I don't know what you're talking about. What's what? And then it like disappears before the teacher can actually see it. So that whole thing was great. That was an amazing scene. It just was. I don't know what more I could say about it. I loved it. Then we had our battle scene real quick. Not too much to say about that, aside from it just shows like, yeah, how much they're improving, working together, becoming a good team, battling well together, not being all that predictable, doing good. That was good to see too. And then in the end, she got a good score, like an 85. That's a very, very respectable score. Riko's pretty happy about that. We got a nice scene of them just kind of like staring at each other and smiling. I almost thought they were going to kiss. Like, I almost kind of thought that. Like, of course they don't. I mean, I'm sure they're never going to do that in this show. But, like, if there was ever a moment to do it, that felt like the moment to do it. Like, it's for real. Like, there was a scene of them just, staring at each other, not saying anything, smiling, the camera kind of zooming in. The kind of a long pause. Like, that was a moment for it, right? But no, they did not do it. And then to top things off, we have Hachan successfully draw that Hanamaru. Again, showing how perseverance and working hard at doing something to get good at it, to be able to do it successfully, how it can pay off. And she has the Hanamaru there drawn, and she didn't directly say it was for Mirai, but I like to think of it as for her because it was in the same scene as her getting her test back. Hachan, her way of saying, good job, you did well, and all that, giving her own Hanamaru. And then finally we get like a little stone from the moon as one final good job, here's a reward kind of thing for all of Mirai's hard work. And it was just such a wonderful episode, both wholesome, heartwarming, just feel good, amazing episode. Like, one of my favorites so far of the show, I would say. Definitely, there was a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good development. Just Mirai and Riko's relationship in general is one of my favorites, I would say, just in general. Honestly, just, all of the support Riko gave her this episode was just mind-blowing. It was amazing. I don't know. So, I don't think there's too much more to say on the episode. It was good. It was really good. I loved it. Hopefully you did too. So, I'm really glad I'm watching this show. This is a great show. If I knew it was this good, I would have watched it a long time ago. So I'm glad I'm watching it now. So hopefully you're enjoying my reaction to it as well. So hopefully I see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.